Welcome back to Point Blank, and in our classroom tonight, we have two teachers, Rajan, and Melissa, and of course a student, Naresh, right?
All right. Okay, so now that we're on the topic of teachers, let's find out what students think what makes a good teacher. So, roll the clip.
What do you think makes a great teacher?
Being able to care for the student when they need it, and it's very important if they can make time and eat lunch with us or anything, so to mingle with us
Someone that can interact with the students, can build the bond within them, like makes a relationship with every them,
I think dedication is pretty important. Who sees you through all the way. I don't know, as in who he or she can scold you but he has to see you through all the way.
Lots of patience, care for their students, knowledgeable,
able to understand us, able to be patient with us, and don't teach so fast.
Humorous and can catch the students' attention.
Funny, fun. Okay, basically, like, she's able to make a student like the subject. I think that's important. If I don't like the teacher, I don't like the subject.
I think patience, and I don't know, they should treat the students like adults, and it's the same thing, like you give them respect, they give you back respect. So
Patience with the students.
Caring, understanding, and be able to explain well, and good communication skills.
I think it's around the same, but mostly it's like it's able to teach because that's why they are called teacher.
That's a whole list of qualities. Right. So, do you think you fit in the bill then?
Never. No. Do you guys feel that it's a tall order? I mean, they're demanding all these things after all, right?
Yeah, it is, because sometimes I'm not quite sure what they expect. Like he said just now, role model. So as a role model, you then have to say what are some of the things you have done or even achieved. You do that, they say you're a show-off. So you try to become humble. Then they say, hey, this fellow has not achieved anything in life. So you wonder, what is this role model thing all about? Then after a while, you just give up and say, I'm just going to be myself. No, I'm not going to be bothered about what students think. And then that seems to sink in well with the students.
Okay, so do you think it's more difficult to be a teacher now as compared to the past? Now we all want different things and that sort of stuff. Melissa, what do you think? Is it difficult?
I would say no, because there are teachers out there who are looking for fame. Like they want, popularity. Oh, this student like me. Oh, I have a whole bunch of students liking me. But for me, I would rather them not like me, but at the end of the road, they know that they have achieved something for their life.
Okay.
So, I would, first of all, my principle is that I'll be myself, because I step in this teaching career because I want to teach and touch the lives of the kids and ensure that they have not a smooth journey. I mean, to achieve success, there's always rocky mountains here and there. But I want them to be strong and determined and not to give up halfway. Which I could see many teenagers actually have that self-centeredness and also easily to just flare up for a number of reasons, which they actually can control their anger and so on.
I see.
It's not.
I'm curious. Do you punish your students? Because you know how whenever now kids
can be very naughty,
and they get very jittery even when teachers raise their voice. They go back to their parent and then they complain, and before you know it, there's a parent's letter slap on your table.
True. I would agree to that extent. I wouldn't say punish directly, like okay, I don't care, you have to run around the field five rounds, because I have to cover myself, you see. If not, MOE will find me. And so what I do, if I'm really so angry with the kids, I say, okay, why not we go for a morning run? Chill, but you wear like this. Don't worry, I can. So I will, together I will do with them. Or if not, they would, if, first of all, first time usually I will do it. Then second time I say, you want to get a big hug from me, is it? So that one, you know, I won't say, shut up. If not, I give you a one tight smack on your face. I won't say that because I just feel that somehow rather it's not me, because I would tend to be more violent. So I would rather say, why you want a big hug from me, is it? You want a big kiss from me, is it? Then they know that, you know, they are testing my limits already.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, would you say that, you know, you have to be more careful in the classroom now?
Yes, it's
you
true.
know,
It's
be mindful of what you say, of what your actions are.
Yes.
Because you never know, because
Yes.
One student might be hiding a camera phone, yes, you know, in class and shooting what you're doing.
Yes.
This has happened before.
I'm sure it has. I mean, do you know of any instances like that?
Have you done it?
No.
That's more important question.
No, I haven't done it. But I mean, we see it on YouTube. We see it on comments in the papers about such videos being uploaded. So I think it's the job of being a teacher today is really, really more demanding. Expecting them to perform and then to be nice to them and understanding. I don't think I could fill in those big shoes.
So were you ever punished by a teacher before?
I think I was able to get off with a bit of charm and here and there.
I'm sure you have a lot of that. But I mean, we're in a YouTube generation, so does it scare you, teachers? Knowing that one day your name could just be there and your face could just be there without you even knowing it?
It doesn't scare me. In fact, my students have set up a Facebook site and a Friendster site for me. And they've not given me the account, the password and so on. So I don't know what's happening. So they do all those kind of things. Of course, I get scolded by my friends. They say, why did you put up such an ugly mugshot of yourself? And then I say, look, it's not my site. And they say, oh, yeah, right. They don't believe me. And this thing about you being captured with a video, phone camera and so on, as long as you know you're doing the right thing, and you have not used any obscene words or anything of that sort, and it is for the benefit of the student, I don't think you have anything to fear. Right? Like punctuality, there's no way my administration is going to tell me I was wrong. Right? I insist on it, and it's for the betterment of the student.
Okay.
So if you keep to that, it's okay, you're fine.
And of course, there's an NTU lecturer who made it big on YouTube. Let's take a look at what did he show his students.
One of the two subtopics of the last chapter, which is transfer functions or network functions, and we are going to start the last subtopic, which is two-port networks. So before I do that, let me do a quick review of the topics that we covered last time, which is primarily please return your forms. You can bring them towards the front, in the middle, somehow.
Fast forward a bit because funny parts.
Over this side, are there any forms? Any forms on this side? Okay. That I'm going to entertain you, right? I'm a man of my words. So I'm going to
Oh.
Was a boy or a girl. I don't want this to be a guy.
Oh no, what is that?
You make me horny, baby. Oh my God. What are we having here? Are we having a sex lesson or what? We're talking about circuits. How can I make you horny? Gee, very interesting. Says shave away mustache so students can concentrate better. So now the focus is on my mustache. This guy says he combs his mustache but not his hair. Where does that come from? Maybe he saw me doing it in the loo or something like that, I don't know. Now this is one of my all-time favorites. Somebody wrote a poem and it's very nice. No grass on the busy road, no hair on the clever head. Another person wrote a poem which is not as nice as that one, but still it's a good effort. Says roses are red, violets are blue, the lesser your hair, the sexier you get. That's not trying very well, but still, it's a good effort, as I said. I cannot talk with my girlfriend in a lecture. Shit. How many of you are in that position? Quite a few. No, let's listen to this. Very detailed. It's just similar to me. Rattles on and on like a shotgun. Slow down. Actually, don't be disappointed that you're a bit bald, but you still can wear a wig provided it doesn't fall off. Anyway, still handsome with or without hair, but anyway, I'm not interested. I'm not asking you if you're interested, am I? Gee. This one is very nice. Ease your leg off the accelerator. This one is nice. Do you use conditioner for your mustache? Is it at its maximum length, cos theta equal to 1? Oh dear. Fantastic. What a way to relate power factor to. Wow. This is innovation. This is innovation at its best. Is your mustache the source of your knowledge? If it is, then please don't set so difficult questions, because most of us don't have mustache. Amazing. Well. It's so interesting. I don't know what to write. Is there anything to improve? Oh yeah, how about making the exams optional? Ha.
Wow.
Very
great.
That's very interesting.
These are all the survey forms they fill up at the end of the class.
So, I'm sure you guys have gotten some of these, so mind sharing us some of your more interesting feedback? Okay, let's start with Rajan.
Do you have any feedback from
I don't have interesting one like that. Most of them they say, okay, I think out of the box, this, that, and generally positive things, surprisingly. Only once I got an interesting feedback. The student said I was a very bad lecturer. And the reason he gave was that he has never seen me use a marker. Wow. Yes, my reaction exactly. What is the use of a marker on a whiteboard got to do with teaching? You see? But for that student, a good teacher would always use a marker on a whiteboard and so on. And I never use such things. And I just go there, I just talk to them. And so the student couldn't get used to the style. That was the most interesting one that I received. Apart from that, most of them are the usual.
Yeah. So what about Melissa? Any interesting comments that you have?
Yeah, because usually in class, if I want to get attention, I would say, class, can't you focus a little bit more on your princess in the middle of the class here?
Oh.
Yeah, I would be a little bit vain because I want to, instead of me shouting, screaming, I would rather use that kind of humor, although it may not be true, but you know, they would like, oh, chill. Then I was like, then I get the attention. I know that I get the attention. So that is one. Then the other thing, if I were to be angry, they would give comment like, teacher, don't be angry lah. So ugly, no, your face when you're angry. Then I say, so how to make me look more pretty? Don't make me angry lah. You know, I would use that kind of sarcasm. But then somehow or other it works because instead of being angry, they were being positive about it. And I also wouldn't take something so hard, and I would, for what I want to hurt myself. But I would just take it lightly, but at the same time I want to imbue that value in them, that they are learning something along the way. Yeah, that's my experience.
Okay, looks like we have to go for a break, and when we come back, we look at what are some of the comments from our viewers.